In this video, I'm going to be going over estimating a population proportion. So let's jump right into a problem. So the problem here says a researcher wants to estimate the proportion of Fresno County residents who suffer from seasonal allergy. The researcher surveyed 1,254 people. 479 people suffer from allergies, and we want to construct a 90% confidence interval estimate to estimate the proportion of all Fresno County residents who suffer from seasonal allergy. So let's try to make sense of this. Fresno County contains about approximately 1 million people, and what we're really interested in is the proportion of all those people, of those million people in Fresno County residents in Fresno County who suffer from seasonal allergy. We have a notation for that. So lowercase p is the the population proportion. So in that case, it's the proportion of all Fresno County residents who suffer from seasonal allergy. However, to obtain that, we would need to survey everyone in Fresno County, and that's a lot of people. So in this example, so what we typically do and what we do in real life is we take a sample. And from the sample, we're going to estimate what we really are interested in, which is P, the proportion of all Fresno County residents who suffer from allergy. So in this sample, N is our sample size, and there's 1,254 people in our survey, and of those people, 479 suffer from seasonal allergy. So in constructing a confidence interval, there's a couple of methods. You can use technologies. For example, you can use a TI-84, or you can use the formulas. You can figure out what p hat is. P hat is the sample proportion, and then the margin of error. And you can get the lower limit and upper limit by subtracting the margin of error or adding the margin of error. So in this video, I'm only going to show you guys using the TI-84, and the function we're going to use is the oneprobzint. All right, so using the oneprobzint, we are going to construct this interval. So we're going to load up the calculator. We're going to go to stat, and then we're going to go to tests, and we're going to go all the way down to oneprobzint. So a common mistake I see students make every semester is they choose the oneprobz test. That's a completely different function, so we don't want to choose that one. We want to go to oneprobzint, and then we need our x. In this problem, x is 479, and then our n, which is our sample size, is 1254. Our confidence level was given as 90%, so that would be 0.90 as a decimal. And then we're going to calculate. So this is our interval. So this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. So let me go ahead and write that down and explain what that is. So 0.359 is our lower limit. The upper limit is 0.405. And I'm going to change these to percentages because people tend to understand percentages better than decimal numbers. So 0.405 is 40.5%. So what we're saying here in this problem, given this interval, is that the P, the proportion of all Fresno County residents, is between 35.9% to 40.5%. All right, so again, the interval, when we get the interval, the lower limit and the upper limit, what we're saying is that we're estimating that that P, the proportion of all Fresno County residents who suffer from allergies, is between those two percentages. If you were using the formulas, the only difference is you need to calculate the sample proportion and then calculate the margin of error. And then to get the lower limit and upper limit, you need to subtract the margin of error from the sample proportion for the lower limit. And for the upper limit, you'd have to add the margin of error to the sample proportion. Okay, so hopefully that this video was helpful. If you have any questions, again, always let me know.